Welcome.
Kabogelo.
Salumkela.
Sonzela.
Wapkelekile.
To the 170th state of the puppet nation.
Let's get it on. This week, Nkosazana Dlamini-Zuma steps down from the AU.
Heads of state must watch out.
Patriot Chicken steps down from the DA provincial leadership.
I'm making way for the next generation.
But Donald Trump, well, he doesn't step down at all.
Better get back here!
All this and more. But first, this. The micro-political party Black First Land First, or BLF, held a number of protests at APSA branches, demanding they pay back their apartheid wealth.
The concerted campaign is one of the most visible things BLF have done since it was created by FF dissenter Andile Mngxitama.
Mr.
Mngxitama?
Are you proud of these protests?
Absolutely. As Lenin once said, democracy in essence means the abolition of class domination.
I believe there were less than 15 people at each branch.
Hey, when our genius moved to avoid bureaucratic moves to block the revolution.
Also useful if you only have about 30 members.
Mobilize to deconstruct, organize political exposure.
Organize taxis so that you can go from branch to branch and make it seem like there are hundreds of you?
Yes! I mean, no. I mean, look, we're trying, my brother. We're trying.
Ria Piecha is not going down without a fight.
Wait, are we still talking about Marikana and no justice? Still?
They must investigate the investigation into my investigation.
Do you genuinely believe that you're a scapegoat?
Absolutely. It's like being in front of a firing squad. Yeah.
I just completed my own investigation of you and I find you completely unfit to serve.
You are not the law, Justice.
Pity. I would have liked to be part of that firing squad.
Patricia de Lille has stepped down as DA leader for the Western Cape.
Officially, this is in order to pay full attention to her Cape Town mayoral duties. Not at all because of internal squabbles at the DA.
That's right, Deborah. And I'm on the lookout for filthy water offenders.
Surely water offenders would be clean?
Not in their souls, Justice. I see you, swimming pool fella upper. Bang!
Is this resignation a path towards a run for premier, or are you just tired of the DA?
I'm making way for the next generation, Deborah. Oh, look! Unauthorized sprinkler usage!
Deborah, this seems so counterintuitive.
Nah, don't worry. This is pure Evian pizzas.
Nkosazana Dlamini-Zuma has officially handed over the reins as chairperson of the African Union to a successor.
It is widely understood that Dlamini-Zuma is stepping down from the position to make herself available to run for president, though she has yet to confirm the rumor herself.
I'd like to thank my fellow members for having me as their president.
You mean chairperson?
Yes, of course, but the positions are so similar, they might as well have the same name.
I'd like to congratulate you.
I haven't won yet.
No, I'd like to congratulate you on your searing takedown of Donald Trump.
They took our people as slaves, but not as refugees. Ban.
Heads of state must watch out.
Was the AU job ever too stressful for you?
Not really. It feels natural for me to be the head of a major African organization.
Are we still talking about the AU?
What else would I be talking about?
Okay, what will you be doing now that you have free time?
Well, running against Cyril and Baleka.
Aha, so you admit it. You are running for president.
No, you mistake me. We are going to exercise together.
Okay, then where will you be running?
All over South Africa. I run for the people.
I run for a tight ass. The municipal elections may be long over, but the so-called war room scandal has come back to haunt the ANC.
Recently, evidence emerged that suggests the ANC may have paid millions of rands for black ops, which included posting fake EFF posters before last year's election.
The posters show EFF leader Julius Malema holding a rifle and calling on voters to take up arms and fight. The EFF is considering a possible retaliation.
These agents have messed with us for the last time. We must retaliate. Floyd, have you come up with some ideas?
Well, Commander, we could tell them to pay back the money.
That is the same suggestion you come up with every time. What am I paying you for?
But CIC, they owe money for the posters.
No more pay back the money.
Oh, well, we could also make posters of them.
I like where you are going. What can we say on the posters?
We can say the ANC alliance and criminals and put a picture of you on the poster with EFF colors in the background.
Floyd, that's just an EFF poster.
Commander, you think I'm wasting our money on ANC posters with you on them? That's free advertising. We don't want them to get more of our CIC.
Who needs million rands PRs when I have brains like yours at my disposal?
Thanks, CIC. Your face is valuable, my chief. I love your face.
Are you wasting hundreds of taxpayer rands firing and replacing political opponents? Introducing the new amazing opponent whiz from Whatterfuck. It picks up factions in a flash. Opponent whiz even picks up tough public criticism. Identifies potential backstabbers.
Okay, you are clean.
And it comes with its very own stylish container.
Get yours today.
Opponent whiz. For even the hardest to remove threats.
Did you see that study that found that women only had 27% of the lines in 2016's top movies?
Whoa. Imagine if you only spoke 27% of the show.
You say that like it would be a good thing.
No. You and I are partners, Deborah. 50-50.
No, you're imagining it right now. You're imagining taking my lines away from me.
It might be peaceful, just for one show.
If you say anything else on these lines, it will be the last thing you ever say.
But Deborah... But Deborah, I'm just...
You have been warned.
Baleka Mbete, or as I shall now call her, because her election merchandise is on point, BM17, wants you all to know the ANC is not corrupt.
Nope. And any ANC members choosing to be corrupt are doing so entirely of their own accord.
That's right, Deborah. You are so right.
Wait. You recognize me?
I am not here as Madam Speaker. I am here to speak for the people.
Well, that's convenient for your campaign.
You said corruption is not an ANC policy.
No, never. Nor is it a Baleka policy.
What is a Baleka policy?
Excellence.
Right.
Winning.
I'm not sure that's a policy. And how do you plan to win when... how do I put this?
Nobody actually likes you.
Thanks, Deborah.
It's time for a woman to lead this country. You should see that, Deborah.
I think when Zuma said it was time for a woman, he already had one in mind, a different one.
But it is supposed to be my turn. Jacob Pinky promised.
You wouldn't be the first person he broke promises to.
Hashtag BM17. Hashtag winning excellence.
Hashtag shame.
It's been a busy week for Gwede Mantashe.
The ANC Secretary General spoke out about the Black Ops allegations, but also had a lot to say about chicken business.
No. Chickens are very important.
Do you feel like the enforced chicken trade with the US was foul play?
No. Maybe. But the government must support the local chicken farmers. We will buy their farms.
Yeah, they're definitely very plucky.
Very plucky. Very. And we in government must be plucky too. We must buy the farms and then start our own franchise, Patriot Chicken.
Looks delicious.
With Patriot Chicken on every corner, our farmers will thrive again.
Patriot Chicken, viva drumsticks, viva!
You definitely have the yolk of an idea there.
No. Maybe they will even name a chicken burger after me.
Do you think maybe this is an elaborate ploy to distract us from the Black Ops allegations?
I mean, probably, but this is more fun anyway. For a match that delivered history, the recent face-off between tennis menaces Venus and Serena Williams was devoid of drama, but loaded with emotion.
And of course, bringing the drama with his take on events is Sports Minister Mbalula, a.k.a. Mbawiz.
Razzmatazz and all that jazz, Deborah and Justice.
You're in a chirpy mood, Minister.
How can you not be? My two favorite girls going head-to-head in what many say is the greatest face-off in human history.
Who says that, Fikile?
In one corner, you have Venus Williams. Her formidable height and arm span make it easier to take on a skyscraper in the court.
A little hyper with a hyperbole, if you ask me.
Then along comes Serena, whose agility and 180k per hour serves are as lethal well as her thigh muscles. Plus, she featured in Beyonce's music video. Raise my freaking chest!
So, Minister, it's safe to say you were always Team Serena.
When it comes to supporting black women in sport, I am impartial as fuck. I wish them both all the best for the upcoming match.
Minister, it's already over.
Yo, I missed it?
Yes.
My wife and I had our own battle in a different court recently.
Care to share?
No, it's still a tender issue.
I bet.
So, who won? Not that it matters.
Well, Serena dominated.
Hey, go Serena! Viva Serena! Hamba Serena!
Partial my hand.
Middle fingers up! Put them hands high! Wave it in her face! Tell a girl bye! Futzak! I am sorry! I am sorry! I am sorry!
Deborah,
Yes.
do you know what I often wonder?
Whether or not you'll ever grow any hair or dignity again.
Well, I was going to say, what happened on this day in history?
Well, that I can actually help you with. Let's cross to Rian.
Ria!
Deborah, Justice, every day in every way you most certainly looking better and better.
Rian, you sweet honeysuckle sprinkled with sugar and trapped in a man's body.
Hi, Rian. How are you doing today?
Just fine, thanks, Justice. It was a bit tough handling the news the last few weeks, but I now have a perfect method for coping.
I could use a coping method. How do you do it?
Easy, Deborah. I just don't watch the news.
Wait, you don't watch the news?
Not even a second of it.
But you're South Africa's most famous news guy.
Not anymore, Deborah. I literally have no idea what's going on. It's fantastic.
But how can you read the news if you don't read the news?
Especially now that Donald Trump is...
But Donald Trump is...
Okay, Rian, we get the message. No more talk about that weird guy.
Thanks, Deborah.
Okay, and let's move straight on to the past, Rian. When are you taking us today?
Well, Deborah, it was 529 years ago that Bartholomew Diaz became the first European to sail around the Cape of Good Hope, or as he named it then, the Cape of Storms. Let me take you back. Good evening, goedenavond. Portuguese explorer and nobleman Bartholomew Diaz today landed his ship, the São Cristóvão, in the Cape today. This was after a heavy storm had taken the ship around the southernmost point of the continent, making Diaz and his crew the first Europeans to reach this, well, achievement, I suppose.
Boa noite, Rian.
Welcome to Southern Africa, Mr. Diaz.
Thanks, Rian. It's great to be here.
Could you tell us where you are, exactly?
I have no idea, Rian. That storm took us all over the place. We're lucky we made it to dry land alive. That's why I've called this area Cape of Storms.
Catchy and terrifying.
I pushed water in my breeches on more than a few occasions, Rian.
And what do you think of the area so far?
Well, apart from nearly being murdered by the ocean, it seems very nice. The locals are interesting. They are all naked, Rian.
Ah, yes, the Khoisan.
And I found out that if you shoot them with a crossbow, they die.
Please don't do that.
I was just testing.
Don't shoot the Khoisan.
All right, I won't.
Ugh, and on the first bloody day. So, Mr. Diaz, where are you going next? I assume you are going, right?
Well, the plan was to find a trade route to India, but after that storm, I don't think the crew are too keen.
But you are going?
Yes, most likely back home.
Oh, good. Well, enjoy the rest of your stay, and try not to kill anyone on the way to your rowboat.
Okay, Rian, thanks.
Fikile, you are sick. Now, don't go pushing it and making yourself worse.
Maybe you are right, boss.
I know I'm right, Fix.
How do you get to be so sweet?
They bought it.
Why does he get to skip work when everybody else has to go?
I'm taking the day off. Now get dressed and come on over instantaneously. But
Fikile, the president's nephew loves this car more than money itself.
A man with priorities so nefariously out of work does not deserve such a fine automobile. Besides, can he even fit inside a sports car this small?
So what are you up to, Razzmatazz?
The question isn't what I am up to. It is splendorously what am I not going to get up to.
He does whatever he wants,
I find his behavior terrifying, but everything works for him.
whenever he wants. And then he just tweets about it and everyone thinks he is cool.
Life moves pretty fast. If you are not full of razzmatazz like me, you can miss out. Do you realize if we played by the rules, right now we would be listening to that boring treasury briefing?
Shit. I knew I forgot something.
What's so dangerous about an MP like Mbalula is that he gives the kids the wrong ideas.
He makes me think politics is totally cool.
He's a righteous dude.
See, how do I compete with that kind of popularity?
Hi, I'm Mbalula.
The Minister of Sports and Recreation?
That's me? No, really, that's me. Just look at my Insta. Can you see? Like it?
What are you doing now?
Just counting down the days till the next US presidential inauguration.
I think you'll find the official number is too many.
Well, let's cross to Scott for the latest.
This week, Donald Trump. This week, the president. Oh, f*** it. Look, this week was absolutely f***ing nuts. And you know it, and I know it, and the world knows it. But this chump is still my f***ing president. Damn it. This week, President Donald Trump revealed to the world that he has a phobia of stairs. Finally, an explanation for all those escalators. Escalators are great. They're really, really amazing. And I've been told I look really great on them. You're not really afraid of stairs, are you? Look, news guy, why take risks? Why risk the danger? That's why my stair ban is in place. Stair ban? All new houses will have to be single story. No stairs, no steps, only Trump escalators. They're really great. In fact, let's ban step barons too, just to be safe. You got that, Bannon? Sure, Your Highness, sure. And you got my notes and policy too, right? White is right. Right? Right. Used enough to step off the end of the escalator, Mr. President. You can't make me. Bannon, get back here! Get me back up Trump Tower now! The Pope has been blazing this week, calling on all Christians to welcome refugees, slamming the attack on a mosque in Canada, and urging Holocaust remembrance to prevent future Holocausts. Basically, the Pope is not much a fan of our new president.
Yes, my child. What sins would you like to confess?
Look, Pope guy, I'm great. I'm really, really great. I'm just here to give you the chance to apologize to me.
This is confessional, not apologial.
You can confess if you want. I've heard it's really, really good to confess. Really Christian, totally Christian, just like me.
I'm not sure about that. Your wall.
My wall, America's wall, Mexico's wall. I've been told that my wall is really, really loved by more Christians than ever in history. I know Christianity, Pope guy. I know it better than you. And actually, you're fired. Hasta la vista, Pope guy.
Father, why can't you just strike this one down with a little lightning?
Sorry, son. Maybe soon.
And Germany overturned a law this week preventing people from being rude about foreign heads of state. Now foreign heads of state are fair game. Perhaps coincidentally, Chancellor Angela Merkel also had to explain the Geneva Convention to President Trump this week.
It's no coincidence, Scott. Donald Trump has a backpfeifengezicht.
A what now?
Backpfeifengezicht, a face you want to slap.
Yes, I do, now that you come to mention it.
Oh, he gives me Weltschmerz. The feeling that the world is just going to let you down and disappoint you.
I believe I am familiar with that emotion.
Oh, I'm just worried I'm going to get fat from all the Kummerspeck. You know, the weight you gain from emotional overeating. Oh, I didn't know you spoke German.
I am very familiar with grief bacon. I haven't stopped eating since Trump was inaugurated.
I don't blame you. He's horrendous, frightful, vile, appalling, germantus, heinous, despicable, loathsome, unpardonable, detestable, monstrous, atrocious, execrable, hideous, ghastly little man with cheese noodle vomit-colored hair and the hands of a kindergartner. But not the brains.
Schweinhund. So we're here with President Trump, and I have a lot of questions. Mr. President, should we start by discussing Obamacare?
Okay. I see what's happening here.
It's an interview.
You're face to face with greatness, and it's strange you don't even know how you feel. It's adorable. It's great to know the lying media never
I just want to ask
change.
about Obamacare.
Okay, news guy, let's begin. Yes, it's really me. It's Trump. Breathe it in. I know it's a lot. The hair, the tiny hands. When you're staring at the main man.
Look, Mr. President.
What can I say except you're welcome? That America's great again. Hey, it's okay, you're welcome. You can also thank my butt Putin. With his two tiny thumbs and gave everyone jobs. When you're worried about jobs, this guy. I drained the swamp and everyone has to go. Including you, bozo. Oh, also I make the sun rise. You're welcome. I'm the greatest of all the greatest guys. So what can I say except you're welcome? That I rescued you from Obama misery. There's no need to pray, it's okay. You're welcome. There's just nobody greater than little old me. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome! And thank you. What was the question?
Kill me now.
So there you have it, folks. 1 week closer to Armageddon.
This has been the 170th state of the Puppet Nation.
Make sure you hug the ones you love. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
I love you, Deborah. But strictly in a co-host way, but I love you.
Oh, I just go, yeah, I know, but just keep it.
Touch me.
But no.
Can I touch you?
No.
Okay.